Our situation requires some old-time virtues in politics, such as patriotic service for the good of the people instead of the politicians. You know, I find it kind of strange that they can vote their own pay raises. How many of you get to do that? And benefit package. Our leaders should either act in the best interest of the people, or we need to vote them off the island. Now, we all know about these various taxes we pay: income tax, property tax, sales tax, and so on. And I think most of us are probably okay with the concept, but perhaps not the rate of it. However, when we place these trillions of dollars of borrowed money from China and others to finance our out-of-control spending, we leave a debt on the future generations that is unexcusable behavior on the part of these elected officials and to society as a whole. We still live the American dream. It's vital to our success as a nation that we have the vision, the character, the leadership, the integrity to vote incompetent or corrupt politicians out of office. We need to make them accountable for any past misconduct, and so that they are responsible for their actions, just like all of us are. By the way, I don't think anyone here deserves this, but shame on anybody who does not vote and then complains. Maybe these politicians should retroactively participate in the same retirement system that most of us are counting on, commonly known as Social Security. Instead of a special program only available to them after serving just one term. Retirement after one term. Wow, what a dream job. We need term limits. Everybody knows that. We know that. There's a petition over here. If you've got your voter registration card or know your number, you can sign. We're going to have one down at Divers Depot. So if you miss out here, come see me. Just give me about 10 days to get a copy of it. I'm fed up with Congress, who voted for $500 billion tax bill without even reading it. I'm fed up with those who punish 94% of us who practice responsible financial behavior by making our home payments on time. I'm fed up with a bailout plan that will only pad the pockets of the many of the same financial groups who lent money to people who had stated income versus documented income in the first place. Yes, it is time for change in America. The change comes the next time each one of us vote. The politician who plays the Pied Piper with all of us, all the people following blindly down the path of the bankrupt highway, has got to stop. And it starts with every one of us. It is our job today to create this change. That's what this Tea Party is about. This change starts with the next time you engage in a conversation with a friend or a worker or vote in an election. According to the 10th Amendment, the government of the United States has the power to regulate only matters delegated by the Constitution. Other powers are reserved for the states. A number of federal proposals are not within the scope of the federal government's constitutionality designated powers and impede on states' right to govern themselves. Pending now in Texas is a bipartisan legislation known as HRC 50, which affirms that Texas claims sovereignty under the 10th Amendment. And of course, our current governor says if it makes it to his desk, he'll dance and sign it. Texans are taking back the state. It's time for Americans to take back our country. And that's done every time we have a shift change, which is called the voting and election process. Thank you for your time, your attendance. It shows you care about your community and your country. God bless America.
Thank you, E.K.